This show is heavily indebted to CNN's Crossfire and ESPN's Pardon the Interruption.
To all those haters out there who are really picky about stats and numbers, that's not us. We're just a couple of guys trying to have some fun. We're not Jake Los.
We're not geniuses.
No. But we hope you enjoy the show.
Welcome to the first episode of the second season of News. I'm Kevin McFarland from San Francisco.
And I'm Renee Hobel from LA doing Michael Phelps over here, baby. I'm ready to go. Woo!
It's great to be back. How was your summer, Renee?
It was good, man. How about you?
Well, it was
man, I don't give a fuck. Let's go, baby.
Fuck you.
Woo!
Alright, on today's episode, we'll talk about the overrated and underrated things at Northwestern. We talk about baseball for once. But today, we're going to start with something on campus. We're talking NU football.
Let's do it, baby.
The Wildcats have started 3-0 with wins over Syracuse at home, at Duke, and then again, Southern Illinois at home in the rain.
Yeah.
We've started 3-0. We have the potential to start 4-0 at the game against Ohio on Saturday, but honestly, I'm pretty nervous for the Big Ten season.
I'm nervous about the Big Ten. I'm sorry I got water on your computer.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's doing fine.
You know, the game on paper against the Ohio Wildcats looks like an easy game because they're 0-3. But this is a good Ohio team. This is a really good Ohio team that held back. You know, people were talking crap about Ohio State. They lost to USC, but they also lost to USC.
Yeah.
They're still a good team. They held Ohio State. They lost a close game to Wyoming. Central Michigan's not that bad. It's a good team. I think this is going to be the first real test that we have.
Yeah.
But what's awesome about this has to be our defense. Our defense is incredible. I think it's Hankowitz is our new defensive coordinator.
Yeah, new defensive coordinator doing a great job.
Great job. We're #1 in the Big Ten in sacks, #3 in the nation. It's going to be awesome. But like you said, the Big Ten season is what's worrying us. That first game against Iowa in Iowa City, that's going to be the test. Then we'll know.
Man, the big thing this Saturday to me is the freshmen. New Student Week is this week. On Saturday, the freshmen have like pep rally thing where they learn the cheers and everything. Yeah, up at Welsh Ryan, and then they get walked over to the field. So, I mean, potentially 2,000 Northwestern students at the football game. 2,000. That student section hasn't been really loud in a long time.
A, I want to see what these chants are. Are they front row approved? I want to see what the chants are.
True.
B, I don't give a crap if we have 5,000 million freshmen at the first game. If they come after the first game, then I'll give a crap.
We got to win.
Then we got, well, you know what? Fuck that.
Oh, well.
All right. So, if you miss it, if you were under a rock, you miss our boys, or if you hate USA, Speedos, baby, good shit over here. I got night vision with them. It's awesome. The Olympics happened. All right. Now, what was your favorite part of the Olympics? I got some parts. What you got?
Oh yeah, my favorite part of the Olympics were probably the sports that I normally don't watch or just like ignore. Team handball
was
a personal favorite during the day. Like at work, watching team handball was pretty cool. I hated the Brazilian women's goalie though. She was so annoying. She's celebrating every missed shot. I mean, watched Phelps. I was impressed with Phelps. But swimming is really the only sport where you can enter 8 events, much less win 8 events.
That's true.
I kind of think it's a little weird that we only give 1 medal to team sports like basketball, soccer, water polo, and we give so many individual medals. But those are.
I have to say I enjoyed Phelps. You know, that man is incredible. I enjoyed the relay race, which was incredible. I yelled so loud it was ridiculous. But I have to say the Redeem team. I really enjoyed the Redeem team. Kobe not being the star on the team, that was huge. But I gotta say, my disappointment, I know you have another one, but I gotta go USA track. Disappointing. Dropping the baton twice.
Twice is a big deal, but I mean, softball, they're the best team in the world. They haven't lost a game in so long, and to go to the finals, destroying teams they know hit the first 2 teams they played.
Yeah.
And to lose that final
They choked.
They completely choked.
They choked.
And that's not even mentioning teams like soccer. Were ridiculous.
I mean, at least we didn't get there. They just choked.
Yeah, they just straight up choked. All right, the Northwestern administration has a new internet policy called Be Aware You're Uploading, abbreviated BAYU. Basically, the system is that when you download or upload files to a peer-to-peer network, Northwestern will send you an email on your email account telling you that you're uploading or you're downloading something from a peer-to-peer network, as if you didn't know that that was actually going on. What that does is basically absolve them of any wrongdoing should organizations like the RIAA decide to sue internet users for downloading illegal content. It basically slaps students on the wrist and tells them, hey, you're downloading, we can't help you.
That's stupid though, because it's clear, like you said, it's clearly something that's gonna help them out. If they get sued, they can be like, hey, we told you. It's not something that's helping out the students. But on the other hand, you know, a shitload of people download music.
Yeah.
You know the risk of going into it. It's like if you drink, you know the risk that's going to happen. If you do drugs or whatever, you know the risk that's going to happen.
Yeah.
All I like is the fact that they don't know what you're looking at. You know, because I got a lot of Sarah Palin, you know, fake porn on my computer. MILF? Probably, you know. As long as they don't know I got that, I'm fine. I'm fine.
They can't tell what you're downloading, but they can't tell that you are downloading something. It just doesn't seem like that big of a deal to bring up, to bring that up, or to email me every time something's going on. I'm aware of what I'm doing or what anybody else is doing.
And like the thing is, there are a ton of ways to get around that. There are a ton of ways to get around that. Obey the law though. Stay in school, kids. Stay in school. One thing that's causing some controversy right now in baseball is the NL MVP race. And there's a problem in who should be the MVP. Because I believe basketball has something like the MOP, the most outstanding player. And the thing is, there are essentially 3 people whose names keep coming up for the MVP. You got CC Sabathia, who went to the Brewers and has helped them out incredibly. You got Manny Ramirez, who helped out my Dodgers, was a godsend to our Dodgers. And then you got Ryan Howard, who's helped out the Phillies the entire year. So the question is, who should be the MVP? Should it be someone that comes in and helps you half, or should it be someone who helps you out the entire year?
I mean, if you look at the name, it's most valuable player, not most valuable player for the entire season. I mean, it doesn't. I think it's even more important if someone can come in after half a year and be so valuable.
Yeah, I agree.
If you like, Manny turned that team around completely. The Phillies, while they've been kind of in condition
for it.
Sure, but they have more value in a shorter amount of time to me. I think it should be. I don't think Ryan Howard can hold a candle to either of the two.
I agree. The thing with Ryan Howard is he's a great player.
Yeah.
And that's a good Phillies team. That's the thing. Like if it was Ryan Howard on like bumblefuck Pittsburgh or whatever, with the Pirates who beat the Dodgers yesterday. If he was there, then I wouldn't give a crap. But he's on a good team. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
All right. To finish it out, we're going to talk about a little bit of a controversial football referee decision. Week 2, Broncos and Chargers are playing.
Talk about Denver on the show?
Yeah, we talked about Denver once, maybe. Jay Cutler making a play at the end of the 4th quarter.
Like Tony Romo.
And does the empty hand throw that gets blown dead as an incomplete pass and should have been ruled a fumble. San Diego would have recovered and ended the game. Instead, Broncos score a touchdown, score a 2-point conversion on the next play, and Broncos win the game. Now, honestly, I think San Diego's wanting a little bit too much on this. Sure, the ruling went against them. That sucks. Then after, what did they do? It was 3rd and goal from the 10, and they just let Denver run 6 yards, pass for a touchdown, and pass for a 2-point conversion in the same play. Like they ran the same play for a touchdown and 2-point conversion.
I completely agree. The thing that I like about this is that when the ref came after the challenge, he admitted it was his fault. He said, in 9 of these words, I fucked up, I'm sorry, but this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
He did that. I completely agree with the Chargers. It's that whole, who's that guy who messed up, who caught the ball, the Cubs, what's his... I forget his name.
We all blame him for something.
All of Chicago wanted to kill this kid, right? That wasn't even, it was in Game 7, and it was in the middle of a game. It's
they still had to collapse.
Yes, they still collapsed. The Chargers, it's 2 games that you've given up points at the end. It's your fault. Work on it. Here's what I'm saying, though. The Chargers are either going to collapse or they're going to be very dangerous. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
All right, that's it for the opening segment of the 2nd season. Stick around. We're going to play a fun new game.
I got to go to the pool real quick, so I'll be back.
All right.